At the moment we're doing less than half the speed limit of the road. It should be 100, we're doing 44. So guys, here we go. We're back at last. Yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 weeks, I think, since my last video. For that, I can only apologise. We've been super busy getting moved into the new place. Some of which you can see behind me. It is a lot nicer than this. Downstairs, this is just the attic, or actually the Volvo parts storage space as it's going to be. So for those new to the channel or that have not really been following what's been going on recently, so we actually just, me and Miss Involvo'd, my partner, we actually just moved here from Berlin, well, from the UK. It's complicated, a lot of things happen, but we're settled here now in the countryside in Bavaria, and yeah, we've got a nice house with lots of room for Volvo parts, as you can see. And yeah, we've also got 2 garages as well and a bit of yard space, so I'll take you down there now and we'll have a look around. I've already made a start, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, I thought I had a lot of parts, but then when I started putting them up here, I realised I really don't have that much. There's certainly room for a lot more, isn't there? So there you are. Haven't seen this car for about 6 weeks, so super nice to see her again. Yeah, the battery's completely flat. Not even the central locking works. Nothing. Not a morsel. So we'll have to jump on that. So that's the garden, and to be honest, well, firstly, this is the yard space. So I think there's room for 2 Volvos in here. I'm going to find out shortly. But I think if I scooch one over to the wall there, if it will fit, it's actually a really good thing. See, there go the church bells again. So that's every 15 minutes, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm really glad that this wall is actually here, because if it wasn't here, you know exactly what would happen. So the wall there is a good thing. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to quickly show you. We haven't even said hello to the neighbours yet, so if I have to stop suddenly, that's why, if they come out, because I haven't actually met them yet. So this is my house here. This driveway, it goes all the way down here. So this is the next door neighbour's garage and garden there. So from there, I can use this for access, but I can't actually park anything here, which is, again, is a good thing. Otherwise, just be Volvo, 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 Volvo all the way back, wouldn't it? This is my garage here, obviously. This is the start of the reason why I haven't actually filmed anything yet. As you can see, stuff, not my stuff, the person who owns the house. So yeah, until obviously they take this stuff, I can't get the Volvo in here, so I can't do any work. But this, I don't think, will be the Volvo work garage. I'll put a Volvo in here, or I'll use it to work on stuff. Maybe we can do a bit of spraying in here, or, you know, some engine work or some things like that. But probably a car is just going to sit in here. There's not that much room to work on a car. Like, it fits one quite comfortably, but without much space to work around it. With the door shut, we've got a window, which is really nice as well. And of course, finally, it's amazing. Finally got it. Finally got power, and of course water as well. So yeah, guys, I'm so happy about it. But this also is the neighbour's garden. This is the other garage. I can't park here. I can't put anything here, can't really do anything, otherwise I might get into trouble. So yeah, but we can use it for access, you know, we can come and go, and obviously I can work in here. So yeah, guys, these aren't my motorcycles, in case you didn't guess. Bit full, isn't it? No space for Volvos at the moment, sadly, and we have to wait. And I don't know how long it's going to take. But when it does happen, as you can probably already see, tons of room. Like, I did measure it up when I first came and looked at the house. So if the Volvo was all the way to the back wall, it finishes somewhere like here. I think like there's loads of room there in front, so I can like film and do stuff. Don't need to have the garage door open. Don't need to have the Volvo half hanging out like I normally have to do, like I had to do in the other garages. And of course, it's really wide as well. You know, there'll be like plenty of room either side to get down either side of the Volvo. So, and of course, loads of natural light. There's a light in here. There's power sockets. Well, there's not a socket. Sorry, I'd have to run it to the house. But of course, that's not a problem at all, is it? Massive spiders. Like properly big ones, proper ones. But yeah, I'm not complaining about anything. This is luxury, so yeah, just absolutely tons of room. It's a shame I can't get the Volvo in here and like show you how it's going to be. I really wanted to do it in this video, but I don't want to wait any longer to get some content out there because yeah, you know, I know some of you were starting to worry about me. Maybe you thought I'd died or something. It's been a long time, so can't believe I almost forgot this. Well, I did forget this. Yep. This as well. Can you believe it? I've even got a voice on a bench. Whoa, whoa, we were. Guys, yeah, I'm speechless. I just don't know what to say. Yeah, if anything, it's too good. I think this is too much for me. This is too good. It's too nice. Yeah, safe to say that Miss Involvo'd isn't going to ever see me again. So this might actually be a good opportunity to test out this €50 Chinese jump pack thing I bought off Amazon quite a long time ago. It's a lot of bells in it. Okay, so I'm going to see if it works. Probably not. So far, so good. Nah. Gives us ignition, but not anymore, so yeah. And that thing was fully charged as well. It probably won't be now, we've sucked a little bit of power, but yeah, they're not really, yeah, it's fully charged, but it's just not enough. It was like completely flat though, so yeah, I'll grab the battery from the 240 and we'll see how she fires up after 6 weeks, I think, of sitting. Bit smoky. Yeah, not quite space for two next to each other. Well, there is, but it's a bit of a tricky maneuver. So I think, yeah, one of the dolly things under the wheels and then just push the car over. Miss Involvo'd's first time driving. So she's been driving for about 2 minutes in this car and doing a very good job, I have to say.
Is she?
You are, yeah. And Elsa is.
Of course.
She's looking after you.
Yeah.
So how does it feel?
Great. And a bit scary.
Yeah.
Very wobbly.
So you're enjoying driving a Volvo for the first time?
I do.
Is it nicer than the car you learnt in, the new thing?
Yeah.
You have to think about it. Excuse you.
It's new. It's unknown territory.
Yeah. But nicer territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so nice that no one is on the road here.
Yeah. It worked out quite well with the timing that you got your licence just as we moved to the countryside.
So good.
Yeah, it's way nicer.
Yeah.
She's nice, isn't she, this?
She is.
Nice cruiser.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to drive much quicker
Why
at
not?
the moment. Just because I want to get used to her steering.
Yeah, it was...
A bit
It's loose, yeah.
loose.
Yeah.
Like if I would do that in the car that I was taught, it would like go so many, like do a lot of curves.
Yeah, but in this you've got a lot of play.
Yeah.
So normally you would anyway in one of these because it's an 80s car, so they did have a lot more slop in the steering,
Yeah.
even just basically from new. But this car, there's some play on the track rod, the tie rod, the inner tie rod. It's quite pronounced actually, so I'm gonna have to get the tie rod sorted. But also the rack does leak a little bit as well, so it's probably just going to want another rack chucked in it at some point. But even I actually find this car a little bit tricky to, like with the steering, it is a little bit floppy on the front. It's you can feel that play, especially when you go around a bend. You can really feel that it's a bit loose. So yeah, for you it'll be even harder to get used to. But
Well,
it's
you'll
just not a
fix
very
it.
yeah, I will fix it. Yeah, it's just not a very comfortable feeling, is it?
No.
Feels like it's not quite tight.
Yeah, it feels like I don't really have control, but I do.
Yeah,
But
no, I feel the same. It's not that nice, but I mean it gets easier. But yeah, another thing we need to fix.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad that now this car is back in this country where we can easily get a steering rack for it. Obviously when we were in the UK, that's when I actually found that I had play in the steering, and I was like, oh no, I've got to get a steering rack from Europe somewhere. So yeah, that would have been fun with the shipping costs. So but yeah, we'll easily get one in this country. So if you have one, let me know. Yeah, just a decent used unit and I'll just swap them over. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do. At the moment we're doing less than half the speed limit of the road. It should be 100, we're doing 44. So yeah, if we were in Berlin,
oh,
the abuse would be off the chart.
yeah. Well, I'm normally like, that was because we had some turns. I'm normally about 50-ish.
Yeah,
Which is the speed that I would normally do in the city.
yeah, exactly.
I'm used to driving.
Yeah.
Just don't forget, I did learn to drive in Berlin.
Yeah. But there we go, another Volvo driver. So now we can get more Volvos because, you know, some for you, some for me.
Yeah, well, you have two, or at least two.
Yeah, deal. So yeah, we're in Bavaria, so Lots of crosses around. It's very beautiful.
Ah, felt close.
Yeah, it's kind of close.
Was I too far to the...
No, I think you were okay. But you just need to get used to it.
I think I just want to stay behind that one there.
Behind this one, 15 kilometers an hour, if that.
Ah, finally.
No, you're gonna have to go for an overtake, Beats. Go on, stab it. Very well done.
Too quick?
You're on 50 now, so you're right. Speed demon already.